Hey guys, it's Crystal back on another video, and today I'm going to be helping you guys out on drawing. This is an online drawing, so if you guys draw digitally, then these are tips for you guys if you want to get better at it. Me personally, when I start off with a drawing, I like to just get the head and torso done first. To me, it just helps me figure out how I want the entire pose to be. I do try and make sure the body is very alive and not very stiff, because in most bad drawings, well, beginner drawings that aren't the best, the body poses are very stiff, and if they're not stiff, the joints are really messed up and not how a real human anatomy would work. Something I find useful for drawing is to know how the human anatomy works, mostly the joints and stuff, and know how poses will look more realistic and more natural. For lots of beginner drawers though, they do tend to draw the characters facing straight at the camera, and it's not really a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do if you're practicing eyes and stuff, but while drawing, I suggest you should try your best to give the character lots of angles, because most humans don't face straight unless you're talking to somebody or having a conversation. So while drawing, I think you should tend to get into the habit of making sure the character's always facing a different way, and if you do want the face to look like it's straight, try and make the body look like it's about to turn or is turned or turning. I feel like that makes it like an actual scenario is going to be happening, or the character is moving in this little clip shot of a photo that you're taking. I do know that just taking tips from better artists or already experienced artists is not going to improve your art style in an instant. Getting better at art takes a long time and even takes years. I don't think I've known anybody who's gotten better at art or improved rapidly in just 1 year to the point where they already have a style ready and knows almost everything about what they want to do or how they want to draw the art. I do also find it very important for artists to find their own style. I find it that when artists are trying to find their own style, they go through a series of taking other people's styles, more like just trying it out. There is a lot of people who do stick to one style, even if it's not their own creative style that they created. It doesn't have to be a style that you create. You could always just want to stay in a style that's already created or somebody already created. For me, I don't really know if I do have a style or not. If my style was already created, I do find that it's in the eyes and the ears, and also kind of the mouths that I have taken from other styles and just put together in mine. But I just find it very important for beginner artists to go through lots of series of different styles that people have tried or been tried. It really does help a lot on finding your style, and it does help on your journey to becoming a better artist. Another thing I do find very important while you're beginning to draw or is getting better at drawing is to really focus on things you're not good at. Something I know that everybody has a struggle with is mostly the hands or maybe the face. For me, when I was drawing, it was always the face and hands. I never really drew hands, and I would always draw my hands hiding behind something, mostly the back, or if I could make it go into a hoodie or pocket or anything where you couldn't see the hands. Then it was the face. I was always good at drawing eyes, but I was never good at drawing the second eye. I know this is a common mistake known in all artists that everybody cannot really get through while they're still a beginner artist and new to it, but soon enough you'll be able to draw both eyes. The reason why though people cannot draw two eyes at once is mostly because they spend a lot of time drawing on the first eye, and then when they go to draw the other eye, they realize they can't do it because it will not be the perfect copy of the first one you drew. This did happen to me a lot, when I was a beginner artist, I tended to always mess up with my drawings by drawing the first eye and not going through a simple process of drawing both eyes at once. If this is you, I suggest do that. Try and draw both eyes and like a little step kind of thing, like draw one eyelid, then do the other one on the other side, and try your best to make it look like the same way. I know a struggle that was also in the eyes was one eye would always be lower or just didn't look the same. That you will get better at. I remember the first time I was actually drawing two eyes, it actually looked pretty good, and I was able to make it look pretty even. And after that, I've always drawn two eyes, and all my drawings looked a lot more professional and better. If you question yourself on why am I so bad at drawing, or if you want to get better at drawing instantly and see that you are getting better at drawing, I suggest to copy drawings, or try and just copy it. It doesn't matter if you're drawing over a drawing, like doing line art over another person's drawing, or just straight up copying it. I feel like it helps a lot. Copying their drawing and then studying it will help a lot. I improve though a lot at most things by watching other artists. I do watch a lot of different kinds of artists with lots of styles, and even if I don't watch people who are mainly drawing, their channels do show that they do draw, and I love watching their styles. I remember in younger grades in elementary school, I used to watch My Little Pony, and I used to be obsessed on how Rarity's eyes used to be like, and I would always include on how beautiful her very long and luscious eyelashes were, and how her eyelid mostly was just long and beautiful. That was also when I never knew how to draw a second eye, so one eye would just be beautiful and long, while the other side was just covered up by hair or an object. But I do think that if you are trying to learn how to draw better, I suggest to find out what's your best way of learning things better. For studying, if you are better at watching videos or watching people do stuff and you improve by doing that, then watch videos on how I used to do. If you're better at listening though, or reading books at that, then listen to audio of people explaining how to get better at drawing, or watching videos like this on how people explain to get better at drawing, or just read getting better at drawing books, or drawing practicing books. I'm pretty sure that's the only ways of studying to get better. But if you don't want to study, you could always just use your two hands. That's what I did, and it took me a long time to get where I am at this moment. Then if you want to do that, then you can do that and just practice and practice. Lots of artists practice, and I know you hear this a lot, but even when you think you're at your best state, you're still improving. Lots of good artists are still improving too. Even if you think their art cannot get any better, they still are, because artists don't just wake up and can just draw an amazing drawing without messing up at least once. They always mess up in their drawing process, and at the end though, the end result is really good. And that's what will happen if you guys don't give up while drawing and don't listen to anybody. If you're drawing, people are like, oh my god, that drawing's so bad, you're never going to get better at it. Don't believe them, and keep on practicing to prove them wrong and prove other people wrong who looked down on you while in your drawing career. This never happened to me, which I'm glad for. But that's all for today's video. I do hope this did help a lot on your online drawing skills. If you guys want any apps to know how to draw better on, or what apps I think are the best, and how to use those apps better than this video, or comment down below. But anyways, that's all I have to say for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can never miss a video that I upload. Bye!